Dear student, today we are going to discuss about what is network topology. The combination of computers and communication has a great influence on the way computer systems are set up. The old model of a single computer serving all of the organization needs has been replaced by computer networks to do the job. Computer network means interconnection of autonomous computer to exchange data via media of types of one or more combination of copper wire, fiber optics, microwave, infrared and communication satellites. There are different ways in which computer can be connected with each other in a computer network. Each computer in a computer network is connected through links. A link is communication pathway that transfer data from one computer to another for communication to occur. Two computers must be connected is some way to the same link at the same time. There are two possible types of connection, point-to-point and multi-point. Point-to-point connection. It is one-to-one connection where only two computers share connection. As there can only two computers which can be share the connection, so a level of bandwidth is assured to the user. Multi-point connection. It is other type of connection where there are three or more than three computers share the connection and is also called as multi-drop connection. In a multi-point environment, the capacity of the channel is shared either spatially or temporarily. If several computers can use the link simultaneously, it is spatially shared connection. If users must take on turns, it is a time-shared connection. Bandwidth available for each user depends upon the number of computers on the network. Accessing the resources and drastically depending on the load. Physical and logical topologies. The structure or the layout of the network is called as the topology of the network. Network topology is divided into two types. Physical topology. It explains the actual physical layout of the network. Logical topology. It explains the logical flow of the data through the network. Network topologies. The physical or geometric pattern formed by the arrangement of the interconnected computer within a network is referred to as its topology. Is strictly with how computers connect together. Computer networks may be classified according to the network topology upon which the network is based, such as bus network, star network, ring network, mesh network, star bus network. Among the network topologies, basic types of topologies are bus, ring and star topologies. Bus topology. In this topology, all devices share a common wire to transmit and receive data. This approach is very economical as single cable is cheaper to purchase than several individual cables. Additionally, a single cable is easier to install than several cables. On the ends of the common cable, a device is called a terminator, is utilized to absorb signals that have traversed the entire length of the bus. Since everyone shares the same cable, no two machines can transmit at once or the piece of data from each will collide, destroying both pieces of information. This event is called a collision, and obviously too many of them can be disastrous to traffic flow on a network. Advantages of a bus topology: easy to connect a computer or peripheral to a bus, requires less cable length than a star topology. Disadvantages of a bus topology: entire network shutdown if there is a break in the main cable. Terminators are required at both ends of the backbone cables. It is difficult to identify the problem of the entire network shutdown. Star topology. Star topology derives its name from the arrangement of devices so that they radiate from a center point. At the center point, we usually see a device generically called a hub. Star topology, a popular choice in the networking marketplace. Hubs that amplify signals coming through are called active hubs or multiport repeaters. Star topologies do require more cable than a simple bus topology. Star topologies do require more cable than a simple bus topology, but most use a relatively inexpensive type of cable called twisted pair cabling, which helps control costs of wiring. The hubs themselves require investment, and the level of that investment is direct attributable to how complex a hub is needed. Troubleshooting is a bit easier than bus topology. At the very least, one may disconnect devices from a central hub to isolate a problem as opposed to visiting each individual machine. Any problems in the media, NIC or workstation are automatically detected and isolated. Advantages of star topology: easy to install and wide. No disruptions to the network when connecting or removing devices. Easy to detect faults and to remove parts. Disadvantages of star topology: requires more cable length than a linear topology. If the hub fails, nodes attached are disabled. More expensive than linear bus topologies because of the cost of the concentrators. Ring topology. In ring topology, the pieces are connected in a circle in a series of point-to-point links between each device. In this network, a signal generated by one device is passed from one device to another in a single direction, and the signal is generated each time at each device. This topology has been commonly implemented as IBM's token ring and fiber distributed data interface or copper distributed interface. The logical creation of a ring allows information on LAN to travel in one direction. Since only one device is allowed to transmit at a time, collisions are not a problem on ring systems. Typical ring system NICs contain the ability to perform what is known as signal regeneration. This means information received by them is copied and retransmitted at a higher amplification. Since every piece of data traveling around the ring must visit each device, the signal gets regenerated numerous times. This feature allows for greater distances between nodes and increased chances that good data will completely traverse the ring. This feature allows for greater distances between nodes and increased chances that good data will completely traverse the ring. Advantages of a ring topology: it uses the least amount of cable for networking after bus topology. It is relatively simple to install. Disadvantages of a ring topology: adding or removing a device can affect the network, making it difficult to reconfigure the network. All devices will be affected by media or device failure. Other topologies: tree topology. A tree topology combines characteristics of linear bus and star topologies. It consists of groups of star configured workstations connected to a linear bus backbone cable. Advantages of a tree topology: point-to-point wiring for individual segments, supported by several hardware and software vendors. Disadvantages of a tree topology: overall, the type of cabling used limits length of each segment. If the backbone line breaks, the entire segment goes down. More difficult to configure and wire than other topologies. Star wired ring or hybrid topology. A star wired ring topology may appear to be the same as a star topology. Internally, the multi-station access unit of a star wired ring contains wiring that allows information to pass from one device to another in a circle or ring. Mesh topology. It is most commonly used in wide area networks and is often seen in public networks like internet. According to mesh topology, every device needs have a point-to-point connection with every other device on the network. Dear students, today we are discussing about what is network topology and what is bus topology, star topology, and ring topology, and other topologies like tree topology and mesh topology. I hope you people are enjoying my class. Thank you.